Hey guys, Dusty here. Today I have a special guest coming on my channel. Laura is the owner of Cowichan Valley Running, which is my local running store. And Laura and her shop are both awesome. She's a wealth of knowledge and hopefully she is going to become more of a regular on my channel. I'll try to upload videos with her every week or every other week, as often as we can make it work. And to kick off her first video, I thought she could talk about the differences between an inexpensive shoe and a more expensive shoe. So before we shot this video, I went out to a very common big box store and bought, this was actually the nicest runner they had, and it's still pretty crappy. This runner, I don't even know what brand it is, there's no brand name on it, but this runner cost me only 26 Canadian, so very inexpensive shoe, and we're going to compare it to basically any other shoe that you could find in a specialty running store. So I hope you like this video with Laura and all the future ones that are going to come out, and if you want to show her some support, I'll put a link to her website down below, and she'll ship anything in her store within Canada and to the US. So without any further ado, here's Laura.
Okay, shoes are a lot like cars. There's not really a bad car out there. They're all gonna get you from point A to point B. But you've got your Ford Focus and your Cadillac, and the main difference is bells and whistles. And it's much the same with shoes. So a good quality shoe just has more bells and whistles than a lower quality shoe. And often that's what you're paying for, just those bells and whistles. And some of the bells and whistles might be how light it is. It might be comfort of the upper, or features like different degrees of cushioning. This is a good quality mid-range shoe, and on average, shoes last, let's say for the average user, about 600 to 800 kilometers. Well, how long is that? Maybe if you're running 5K a week, 3 times a week, that's 15K times 52 weeks. You're gonna, or maybe 50 if you take a vacation, that's gonna get you to about that kilometer mark. So an average shoe will last the average person about a year. But what about this shoe? It was less expensive, right? Is it gonna last the same amount of time? It might last, but is it gonna provide the same cushioning? Is it gonna provide the same support? Probably not. And while though it feels like fairly light, it definitely is heavier than this Asics shoe here, but also it's heavier in the wrong place. It's kind of heavy in the heel, which you don't necessarily want on the run. So it's not gonna be the end of the world if you wear this shoe to run, but at the same time, it's not really gonna be the best for your training or your performance either.
All right, there you have it. That's inexpensive shoes versus expensive shoes. Obviously, you can run in an inexpensive shoe, but of course, a more expensive shoe is going to be better in terms of cushioning, weight sometimes, support, all those things. That doesn't mean that you need to go out and buy the Nike 4%er for $400 or $500. But if you're serious about your running, you may want to avoid these cheap $25 shoes. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe for more everything running, triathlon, and nutrition related.